Anybody there? Hello.
Oh, he says he can hear me.
He said what?
He says he can hear us.
Oh. Well, we're ready to go. It's under 25 on the clock. If you want to find there we go.
After a red-hot shooting night Saturday, the Spencer County Lady Bears got back to their winning ways with a 65-31 blowout victory over Cal to move their record to 5-1 on the year. This week, the Lady Bears will look to double that win total starting tonight as district rival Collins visits Taylorsville for the first of 2 meetings between them this season. Hello, everyone, and welcome to Spencer County High School. I am Bo Bruner. He is John Hutchins.
Yes, sir.
And we're here with the GHP Sports crew to bring you another night of Lady Bears basketball. John, Lady Bears are in the midst of a 14-day, 8-game stretch in their schedule. 4 of those 8 games are against district opponents. They've already got games with Woodford and Anderson in the books.
Yeah.
This week they got home games with Collins and Shelby. We're barely 2 weeks into the season, and it seems like every other night it's a game that could shape your postseason.
Yeah, and it does seem that way. But you know what? I like it. It's kind of cool. To have these games mean so much early, you would think it would make the team lock in a lot sooner. We always have those preseason jitters, those early season types of mistakes and problems where you're like, you know what, they're going to work this out. They're going to do something a little bit different to help that out. But now you don't have that time. You don't have that grace period, and I love it. The Bears, they've had a great start to the season with some big wins, and their only loss, coming to perennial powerhouse Anderson County. Credit these coaches and these girls. I know you and I both seen teams that we would have thought would have performed a lot worse. These Lady Bears, they believe in their coaches. And more importantly, Bo, they believe in each other. What they've been able to do, replacing the talent that they've had to replace, and it just more and more every year seems like a next man up type of an attitude for this team.
John, we just watched this JV game here, just finished about 5 minutes ago. There's some talent on that roster, too.
There is.
It looks like the cupboard is not bare.
No, it's not. And I'm looking forward to many years of prosperity in Lady Bears basketball.
So John and I are going to take a quick break on our pregame show, but on the other side, we're going to look at our players to watch, and we're going to break down this year's version of the Collins Lady Titans. We'll have all that and more as we are now about 17 minutes away from tip-off here on GHP Sports.
The Cooperative Extension Office is here to serve all residents of Spencer County with educational and research-based programs. We offer programs for youth 5 to 18 years old through our 4-H program, where youth can make the best better. We offer free soil testing, and if you love to get your hands dirty, consider becoming a master gardener. We also offer programs for prevention, wellness, and individual family development, or you can check out our homemaker groups. We are located at 100 Oak Tree Way off Highway 44 in Taylorsville, Kentucky. Come in and see us or check us out on our website or Facebook.
Country Mart in Taylorsville has the finest selection of freshly butchered meats, produce, and all of the other ingredients to make your mealtime a victory. If you're running short on time or just don't feel like cooking, Country Mart is the only place in Taylorsville to get delicious Champs chicken. Dine in or take it to go. Your family will love it. Make sure to use your Country Mart card to save on food and earn points at the pump. Country Mart, your local grocery, proudly serving Taylorsville and all of Spencer County for over 50 years.
For over a century, the People's Bank has been assisting our community with their financial needs. The key to that success has been the close connections we have made with the people in the community that we serve. Come in today at our main office located in the historic downtown Taylorsville at 23 West Main Street, or at our branch located at 5511 Taylorsville Road in Fisherville, and see how we can serve you. The People's Bank is proud to support the efforts of our local athletic program. Go Bears!
Welcome back to Spencer County High School. And, John, tonight, GHP Sports starts a week. We're going to have 2 girls' games and 3 boys' games over the next 6 days. So, folks, if you all are home board this week in the evening, it's your own fault. You could turn on GHP Sports tonight, of course, and you're already watching, but tomorrow night at 7, Thursday night at 7, Friday night at 7, and then Saturday about 3:30 and you can listen to John and me ramble on about the Bears. And I don't know about John. Are you ready for that?
Yeah, I'm ready. And ready or not, it's going to happen. We really don't have much of a choice of this. But honestly, I can't think of a better place to be than in the gym here with these Spencer County teams. And I do want to mention, I got a text a few minutes ago. I know we've had people before watch us from the Bahamas. That was our international thing. Denise, my wife, is over in Great Britain right now in Wales watching this game tonight. So we have somebody across the Atlantic, international viewer, with us tonight. And so with these games going on this week, this is going to be a lot of fun.
Thanks, Denise. And I hope you bring some Spencer County Bear fans to grow over there. We can get a game over there. Yeah, Charlie, take us over there.
Maybe we could, but leave the bangers and mash. I'm not interested in that stuff. We don't,
So let's take a look, John, at our players to watch for tonight.
All right.
For Collins, John, there's really just one choice to make on this. It's senior number 11, Danielle Jones.
Yeah.
She led Collins in scoring last year. She was second in rebounds. And with very little returning experience on the roster this year, Collins is really going to lean heavily on her. She is 96% of their returning points from last year, 91% of their returning rebounds.
Yep.
So she is long, she's athletic, versatile. The Lady Titan offense, John, it's going to begin and end with Danielle Jones. And then defensively, with her length and quickness, she really can be a menace, and she can and will guard all 5 positions on the floor. And when she crashes the board, she does it with authority.
She does. The real deal is all I can say when I think of this young lady. And we see it from time to time. We'll see this tremendous talent from some of these athletes and what they have. And there'll be just these gaps sometimes in talent around them. And she's really struggling this year to have a lot of support from the rest of her team, but she brings so much experience to this Lady Titan team. You might look at these girls from Collins as a group that only has Jones to lean on, and statistically, you're pretty accurate. Spencer County, I feel like they're going to have to do their best to keep her under control, but not only keep Danielle Jones under control, but they got to make sure they don't give up a lot of easy shots to some of the other players. I mean, Danielle Jones so far on the season, 16.5 points, 9 rebounds. Coach Howie's respecting that. He's going to make sure that that's taken care of, that we are watching Danielle Jones. What we can't afford to do is to get somebody else a hot streak and maybe throw some points up that we're not expecting.
And for the Lady Bears, we're going to go down in the post with senior 00 Holly Johnson. With the experience, John, that Collins does have coming back, I look for Holly to be like Windex on the glass tonight.
Yep.
I mean, she in the last couple games, you've really started to see improvement out of her. There should be several opportunities tonight for offensive putbacks. I don't think a double-double is out of the question tonight for Holly. Saturday against Cal, she had 6 points, but she only took 4 shots, made 3 of 4, and had that to go along with 7 rebounds and 6 assists. She's shooting 73% on the season.
Yeah.
And over the last 4 games, she's made 9 of her last 10 shots. And, John, if she continues to shoot at that pace, Coach Howie will have to find ways in his offense to get 00 the ball more often.
Yeah.
She's improving each night and showing us why she is not only a player to watch tonight, but, John, she's a player to watch for the rest of the season.
She really is. And Holly, she's been one that, honestly, I've enjoyed watching grow up over the last few years in basketball. We know when she first got with this Spencer County Lady Bears team, not the most experienced player on the floor. She had a lot of things to learn. But she's gone from that relatively inexperienced player to someone that opposing coaches have to plan for now. Her length, athleticism, these are going to force teams to put some of their biggest bodies on her. What impresses me more than any of that is her ability to move. She, like Jones, she can play defense from multiple positions on the court. Her quick hands give her, that ability to be very disruptive in some of these passing lanes. The only flaw I've seen in Holly's game this year, Bo, and you kind of alluded to it a little bit looking at these stats, Holly needs to shoot more.
And, you can't question her toughness either, John. This is a kid that grew up playing hockey with the boys.
Oh, yeah.
Hockey.
Hockey.
So, and then, she plays soccer in the fall leading up to basketball. So, she's in shape. But sometimes coming in, those players have to knock the rust off a little different way where they've not been playing as much all summer as the rest of the girls on the basketball team.
That's right.
But you could see her improvement night in and night out. And she's definitely a player to watch for the Bears.
Yep.
All right, now let's move on to Collins.
Sure.
They're 1-5 on the season. Their only win came in the crosstown showdown over another Spencer County opponent this week, Shelby County. Collins leads the all-time series between these two, 15-14. But, John, listen to this. Beginning in 2010, when Collins High School started, the Lady Titans won the first 11 meetings in this series on the hardwood. Since then, Spencer County has won 14 out of the last 18, including the last 7 in a row. Now, one reason behind that, John, I believe, is there's been a lot of turnover on Discovery Lane.
There has.
You're looking at they're on their 6th coach in 7 years, and this new leader that the Lady Titans have is Troy Adams. Now, he's originally from Detroit, and he played collegiately at Kentucky State University. He's built an impressive coaching resume, really, without even being a head coach of a high school. He started in middle school and with those teams, and he worked with high-level AAU teams and even done private training for standout stars such as former SEC Player of the Year, University of Kentucky star, current WNBA star, Ryan Howard.
Yeah. And
he's got a defensive mindset, and he wants his teams to pressure the ball at all times. He believes that's where he can get his offense from.
Troy Adams is a coach that I hope Collins is able to keep. Coach Howie and I were speaking before the JV game, and I was talking about how he is good for that school. You bring a resume like that into a school like Collins, let's be honest, they're hurting when it comes to their girls basketball program. You get that level of talent, that level of experience that he has that can kind of bring some of that talent back up. That's nice. That knowledge is really what's needed on the west side of Shelby County right now. It's no secret that they're going to have something happen. Collins has to have something give. And Troy Adams, he could be the guy they've been looking for all along to right this ship.
The only other players with varsity minutes for the returning for the Lady Titans, we talked about our player to watch, Danielle Jones. She's played in 95 of the 96 Collins varsity games since she stepped on campus.
Yeah.
But now after Jones, you got sophomore Jonna Carter. She's averaging 11 points, 8.8 rebounds a game, tied with Jones for the lead in rebounds on the team, and shoots 39% from 3.
Yeah.
Then, when it comes to scoring, 5 of the next 6 highest scorers on this Collins team tonight, John, are middle schoolers. 8th graders Maddie Jamison, Olivia Young, and Hope Nelson are averaging 21 points a game between the 3 of them. Although only playing in 2 games, Jamison is shooting 5 of 10 from 3.
The Lady Titans are young. That's basically what that all boils down to.
11 on the roster, 5 are middle school.
Yeah, but that's okay.
Yes.
There's nothing wrong with that. Youth, I don't know. Okay, we had a little glitch.
Had the national anthem going here.
Yeah, everybody's standing up. Roxanne Perry's making sure everybody's getting the blood moving in them before the game starts here, I'm pretty sure. But anyway, back to what we were talking about, this Lady Titans team being young, but that's okay. Youth, properly coached, develop into quality seasoned players. I know it makes it rough for a senior like Jones, where we talked about just not a lot of help around her right now for this year. But the good thing about their situation is they have really nowhere to go but up. Tonight, the Lady Bears, I look for Coach Howie to step on the gas early against a team like this, against a team that's this inexperienced and this undersized. But the easy way to shut down a young team, one of the easy ways to shut down a young team, back them in a corner as quick as possible. You get them, back on their heels and frustrated right off the bat, and that youth tends to make mistakes. Also, I look for Spencer County tonight to work inside out. Jones has some height. We know that. But if we can get her playing on the post, if we can work that ball to the inside and draw her to the hoop, we're going to have an advantage pretty much everywhere else on the floor. We're going to have our shooters to be able to get over some of these younger players from Collins. We're also going to have some dribble drive opportunities that might come of that simply because Danielle Jones can be put out of position. Coach Howie, I also think he's probably going to go pretty deep on his bench tonight, and that's a luxury that we've seen early in this season for these Lady Bears. He can bring players off, get rest. If there's foul trouble, he's not losing a lot of quality minutes by going to his bench. The Lady Titans, looking at their stats, they're only going to go about 6 or 7 players deep. The Bears' depth off the bench will help us with the fresh legs, and I think that's going to give them the edge in this game.
And, John, the boys also play tonight. They're playing at top 20 J-Town.
Yeah.
And that game don't start till 8 o'clock. We'll try to keep you up to speed with what's going on as the night goes along when we get scores, and we'll pass them along to you. But we're going to take one more quick break as we're about 3 minutes away from tip-off. We'll be right back on GHP Sports.
If you're a current resident of Spencer County and you've been contemplating selling your home, now's the perfect time to have a conversation with us at Brown Realty.
Our local teams are experts in the field of Spencer County, and we reach all major counties and cities, helping families along the way.
There are so many great things happening in Spencer County, and Brown Realty wants to help you become part of them.
With experience in new construction and remodeling and everything in between, you can count on Brown Realty to be with you every step of the way.
Coming from humble beginnings, we know a thing or two about keeping families' needs first.
If you're buying or selling, Brown Realty is here to help you every step of the way.
Brown Realty is proud to be the largest real estate brokerage located right here in Spencer County, with local agents, local knowledge, and a passion to assist others.
Welcome back to Spencer County High School. A couple minutes away from tip-off here. A district rival game, 30th district game. Collins has traveled over here to Spencer County. And, John, we've got a couple minutes to kill here. We can talk a little bit about some things going on with the Lady Bears since the last time we've seen them. We talked about how Holly Johnson's made 9 of her last 10 shots.
Yeah.
Braylon Cundiff has made 8 of her last 10 threes.
Yeah.
And in game Saturday against Cal, she had 20 points, 5 of 5 from 3, 2 of 2 inside the arc, 1 of 1 from the free throw line. Just absolutely shooting lights out.
Well, and we talked about Holly being, our player to watch tonight for Spencer County, and how much she's advanced, how much she's grown as a basketball player these last few years. And we could say the same thing about Braylon Cundiff. Last year was just on fire and just headed in all the right directions with her game before an unfortunate knee injury took her out for the rest of the season. And it's nice to see her be able to put in that work over the summer, come back out with this team, get everything back on track, and continue just moving up and advancing, getting better and better and better every game.
At this time, we're going to pass it on down to our public address announcer, Miss Roxanne Perry, and she'll have our national anthem and our starting lineups.
Ladies and gentlemen, please turn your attention to half court at this time for a special presentation. On Friday, March 1st, 2024, in the 30th District Championship game at Shelby County High School against Anderson County, Ella Brown scored her 1,000th career point as a Lady Bear. Tonight is the first opportunity to bring Ella back to receive her 1,000 point ball presented by head coach John Howie. Please join me in congratulating Ella Brown on being the 11th Lady Bear to achieve this milestone. Congratulations to our number 15, Ella Brown. If everyone would please rise, and men, remove your hats for the playing of the national anthem.
Look, just another state case. Very mind, but Chase Bank.
Welcome to tonight's matchup between the visiting Collins Lady Titans and your hometown Spencer County Lady Bears. And now for the starting lineups. First, for the visiting Lady Titans, starting at guard, an 8th grader, number 4, Olivia Young. Starting at guard, an 8th grader, number 10, Hope Nelson. Starting at guard, an 8th grader, number 12, Maddie Jamison. Starting at forward, a freshman, number 22, Anna Antle. And starting at guard, a senior, number 11, Danielle Jones. Head coach of the Lady Titans, Troy Adams. And now for your hometown Spencer County Lady Bears. Starting at forward, a 5'9" sophomore, number 4, Lily Hughes. Starting at guard, a 5'8" junior, number 2, Braylon Cundiff. Starting at guard, a 5'5" senior, number 35, Ava Rocky. Starting at guard, a 5'4" senior, number 1, Kayla Basham. And starting at forward, a 6' senior, 00, Holly Johnson. Head coach for the Lady Bears is John Howie.
Thanks, Roxanne Perry, for that retro version of the national anthem. A little different version than I've heard before. Starting lineups tonight, Olivia Young, Hope Nelson, Maddie Jamison, all 8th graders for Collins Titans. Anna Antle, a freshman, along with senior Danielle Jones. And for the Lady Bears, Holly Johnson, Kayla Basham, Braylon Cundiff, Lily Hughes, and Ava Rocky. And, John, we're ready to go.
Yes, we are. And so the week begins, Bo.
So the week begins. Maybe I'll see you next week. Jones and Johnson, tips, controlled by the Bears. Quickly down to Cundiff. Boom! Basham knew exactly she was going to be there, John. As soon as she got the ball, turned around, give it to Cundiff. Bears up 2-zip.
Oh, an immediate pressure.
Stolen away by Rocky. Cundiff in the corner. Back up top to Rocky. Swings it around. Basham. She's got the shot. Won't take it. Now she's going to. Wing 3. It's good.
She needed to see that.
25 seconds into the game, and Coach Adams already calls the timeout.
Yeah, if you were with us Thursday night with Anderson County here, Kayla Basham coming into play, I mean, it was like she didn't have legs under her very well, Bo. Short on a lot of her shots, so to get that first three-pointer to go through, see that ball go through the hoop, that's going to mean the world to her throughout the rest of this game. Spencer County starting out on fire, and I honestly love seeing that press employed right off the bat. You get this young team out there from Collins High School that's really going to struggle sometimes with dealing with that trap. Spencer County going to use it to their advantage.
Little different press, John. It's more of a diamond 1-2-1-1. Tapped away by Basham. Controlled by Rocky. Back out to Hughes. Basham in the corner. Had the three. Didn't take it. Swings it back around to Cundiff. Bears will set the offense. 2-3 zone employed here by the Titans. Short corner to Hughes. Back up top now. Free throw line over to Cundiff. She'll take the right wing three. It's good.
Good ball movement from the Bears. Easiest way to deal with that 2-3 zone. Quick passes.
8-0, John Collins. That's the first time they've got it across midcourt. Stolen away by Johnson. Cundiff running for the Bears. Directing traffic. Gives it to Hughes. Free throw line. Back out to Basham. There's short corner down to Hughes.
There it is.
Out. Rocky open. Corner three. It's
boom.
John, this team shot 11 of 21 from three Saturday against Cal, and they're picking up right where they left off.
3 for 3 tonight.
Trap in the corner. Hughes gets her hands in. It's going to be a jump ball. It belongs to Collins. Number 5, Gabriella Ratliff, a 7th grader, checks in for the Collins Titans. Go out to Ratliff. Swings around Antle. They Bears man-to-man. That's Jones. Jones. Got to the corner. Antle drives down. Ball taken away by Basham. Pushes it up to Rocky in the front court. Short corner. Get it down low. Hughes up off the glass and in. 13-0. Bears lead by Baker's dozen. Stolen away by Johnson. Hughes. Holly Johnson on the runner.
Nice.
Up underneath and in.
Another timeout.
Collins.
It's two early
Take
timeouts.
a full this time.
Yep, 2 early timeouts. Coach Adams. We see the Country Mart instant replay, and I'm telling you, these replays, it's all Lady Bears looking at some of these right now. And, Bo, we see this shot here, this three-pointer by Kayla Basham. We talked about, Thursday night, she had her struggles with Anderson County. Tonight, she is confident out there on the floor. And the passes she's making, the ball handling, and even taking shots like that, it's nice to see the old Kayla Basham out there tonight as they're taking control of this Collins team very early.
15-0 lead. John, we're only, not even 2.5 minutes into this game.
Yeah, and it's
Titans
wild.
haven't even got a shot up. 5 turnovers. Bears.
Yeah, and 5 turnovers. It's 5 steals to go along with that. That's been the turnovers right now. Spencer County pressing, getting hands in there in the passing lanes. 5 steals in less than 2.5 minutes of the game, Bo.
Another one of my little chicken nuggets I had left over, John.
Chicken nuggets, is that right? Now, I don't
These Lady Bears.
Nobody believes you or I either one would have leftover chicken nuggets, first of all.
We'll get back to that chicken nugget.
All right.
I run out of sauce. Pass quickly underneath to Antle. It's good. Lady Titans on the board. Cassie Scott now checked in for the Lady Bears. Free throw line.
That's a walk.
And Johnson
Yep.
walked. Where I was getting, John, these Lady Bears are averaging 17 made field goals a game and 12.5 assists a game.
Yeah,
that's it's really unreal. It's 70-some% of their baskets they score come by way of an assist, and they're continuing that tonight. 6 made baskets, 4 assists early on. Gracie Brown checking in for Ava Rocky.
Nice tall lineup in there right now for Coach Howard.
Jones spins into the lane. Shots up. No good. Rebounded by Johnson. Lady Bears push the ball up. Short corner. Gracie
there it
Brown.
is.
Johnson rim run. Up and in. Ratliff drives down. Nothing there. Gets cut off. Swinging around, 3-point shot up. That's no good. Rebounded by Brown. Scott pushes the ball for the Lady Bears. Goes to Cundiff in the corner. Tries to go to Gracie Brown. Through her hands, turnover Bears. Lady Titans running another way. 3-point shot up, no good. Rebounded by Antle. Shot is blocked by Johnson. Bears running again. Cundiff in the left corner. And to Brown. Scott will reset the offense. Still 2-3 zone employed here by the Titans. Go over to Cundiff. In the middle, there it is. Up underneath. Johnson for 2.
Wow. Holly Johnson.
6 quick ones for Holly Johnson here in the first quarter. Ratliff tries to go to Antle underneath. Overthrows her. Another turnover on the Titans. We're going to get a timeout. I believe this one was Coach Howie.
I think it was. 32nd called out by Coach Howie here just to try to get everything reset. Lady Bears, we talked about it in the pregame that one of the good things you can do or something that you can do to a team like this is be pedal to the metal, be as fast as you can play, and that's exactly how the Lady Bears came out. They caused a lot of frustration, causing a lot of turnovers. Now that turnover, up to 7 turnovers now committed by the Lady Titans. And so you take the confidence they're playing with, you take that speed. Coach Howie likely calling this timeout just to make sure it doesn't get out of control. You know, there's nothing wrong with playing fast, but you have to be controlled in that speed.
Lady Bears haven't missed a shot yet, John. 8 of 8 from the field.
Love it. Absolutely love it. 3 for 3 from behind the arc. That'll hurt the rebounding numbers, but I don't mind it.
You know, the Lady Bears are going to get the first part of their district schedule over with this week, John. Then, you know, every Friday night in January, you got another district game paired up with the boys. And they could come out of this thing in good shape. That's the first missed shot. Cundiff with the missed 3, rebounded by Scott. Back out to Basham. Swings it around to Cundiff. We're going to look down low. Keith checked into the game. Brown, free throw line, goes in. Left-hand shot, no good. Tapped around. Brown gets her own, goes up, off the glass. That's no good. Keith with an offensive rebound. Got to go back up with that, John.
Yeah, you do.
They're swinging it around up top. Basham over to Scott. Brown in the lane, up top, swinging around. Cundiff had the 3, didn't take it. Now Keith foot on the line. It's good. 2-point shot. Hope Nelson down low, gives it out to Jones. Jones trying to drive, double team by the Bears, throws an elbow. Shot is no good, rebounded by Brown. Brown pushes it up to Cundiff. Just out of a reach.
Yep. That's a good thought right there, though. I'm not upset with that if I'm Coach Howie. Love the fact Gracie Brown getting that rebound, looking down court, seeing what's there, using that vision and trying to get that fast break to work for her.
Brenna Keefe now checked into the game for the Lady Bears. Ratliff, ball tapped out of bounds, go to Spencer County. Coach Howie already played 9 players, John.
Yeah, and that's
a little
what we
over
talked
5.5 minutes into this game.
The depth that he's been able to use off the bench has been a huge help for this team this year.
Basham, long 3, short. Rebound is out to Nelson. She gives it up to Jones, crosses the timeline, guarded by Rocky. Pick set, goes around Keith, gets down low, up over Johnson, no good. Rebounded by Scott. Scott pushes it up to Basham, looks short corner, gets it to Rocky, down low to Scott, spins in the lane, shots up off the glass, no good. Rebound Holly Johnson, that's no good, but she is going to draw a foul.
I think Danielle Jones is going to be the one to pick it up too, and she is. Her first, team's first.
First foul of the game.
First foul of the game. Minute 34 left in the first quarter. Spencer County boasts 6 different Lady Bears tallying scores in this first quarter so far. Addison Mercer going to check in.
That's 10 now on the floor for Coach Howie. That is everybody.
Yeah.
Johnson misses them both. Jones goes opposite of the pick. Shots up, no good. Get a block called on Basham. I don't know. I thought I seen her.
I thought she was there. Happened fast. That's one of the flip of the coin type of things. I've always said I wondered if an official keeps one of those in his pocket just to check if one of those plays out. But be Kayla's first foul, team's first.
Free throw by Jones is no good. Rebounded by Johnson. Johnson, our player to watch, John, already. 6 points, 3 rebounds, 2 assists. Free throw line extended. Out Mercer for 3. That's no good. Rebounded back up and in by Hughes.
Nice position by Lily Hughes, being able to get to the other side of that basket and get that shot back up.
Shot up, no good by Nelson. Rebounded by Hughes. Basham pulls the ball out. Free throw line to Johnson. Goes down low to Hughes.
Good thought.
Now out to Mercer. She'll take the corner three. In and out, no good. Hughes, another rebound off the glass, no good. Johnson back up. That's blocked. Going to get a jump ball, and this one will belong to Spencer County.
22.7 left in the first quarter. Be aware of the clock.
Basham will trigger in. Gets it to Johnson. Shots up, no good. Goes through her hands. Rebound into the hands of Jamison. Drives to the short corner. Tries to go back out to Jones. She does recover. 10 seconds left. Jones is going to take this one. Shot is up, off the glass. No good. Rebounded by Johnson. And that'll bring us to the end of the first quarter. Your score, Spencer County 23, Collins 4. We'll be right back on GHP Sports.
Do you know the Heirloom Traditions Company store is now open? You can get everything you need to update your home both inside and out using the incredible all-in-one paint and all-in-one stain. There's lots to enjoy here, and check us out at 33 Progressive Drive, Taylorsville.
Welcome back to Spencer County High School. As we go over some of our Country Mart instant replays from the first quarter, John, we're going to have a lot of them.
Yeah, we are.
First quarter just dominated by the Spencer County Lady Bears, 23-4 lead. And, John, they just come out and shot the lights out.
They did. And as you mentioned, all 10 Lady Bears on the floor in that first quarter. As we look at some stats real quick here, just some team stats. Rebounding, Spencer County leading the way, 15-4 with – I want to mention, too, 8 of those 15 being offensive rebounds for the Lady Bears. Assists, Spencer County up 5-1. And turnovers, Spencer County 3, Collins 8 in that first quarter. 8 turnovers, on pace for 32 in a game, and that's a big number right there. That's something that Coach Adams is going to have to get cleaned up, Bo.
Spencer County starting out 8 of 8, now 10 of 20 from the field. 2 of 9 for the Lady Titans. And you got hot shooting, John, and your defense is stealing the ball about every time down the floor.
Yeah.
It's going to be a good night.
Yeah, it is.
Danielle Jones, only 2 points in that first quarter for the Lady Titans. Young looking to drive, goes back out to Jones. Jones, guarded by Brown, gets in the lane, spins back around. Right-hand shot's up, no good. Rebounded by Hughes. Bears on the run. Gets it up to Cundiff. Goes down in the corner to Rocky. She saves it from going out of bounds, gets it back to Cundiff. Swing it up top. Scott will reset the offense. She bounces it between the circles over to Rocky. Lady Bears not looking for the outside shot here, John. Go over to Cundiff. She'll take one from the corner. No good. Run down by Hughes. Another rebound, Lily Hughes. 5 for her already. There's
go.
Rocky, corner 3.
Oh!
In and out, no good. Rebounded by Brown. She'll take a wing 3 now. That's no good. Another rebound by Hughes. Back out to Rocky. They'll reset the offense again. Offensive rebounds, John.
Oh, it's huge. Saving possessions.
Corner 3, Rocky. No good. Little long. She gets her own rebound. 4 offensive rebounds this trip down the floor. Cunda, she'll drive into the lane, off the glass. That's no good.
I think they're going to get Hughes. They are.
They are.
Hughes is going to pick up her first foul. Team's first. 12 offensive rebounds for the Lady Bears.
Stolen away by Rocky. Underneath, Hughes up and in. Stolen away. Tapped by Scott. Retained by the Titans. That ball's going to be kicked off of Rocky, out of bounds.
Great job there by the Lady Bears to recover on that. 3-on-1 to start that drive down that breakaway down the court, and Ava Rocky able to get in that passing lane, knock that ball away.
Nelson triggers in, gets it to Jamison. Jamison over to Young. Young with a much bigger Gracie Brown on her. Goes down low. Now Jones, much bigger than Rocky, goes up over top of her and in.
Jones still using that elbow, too.
She likes that chicken wing, don't she? I had to throw a food reference in there,
Did
John.
you?
Yeah.
Chicken nuggets, chicken wings.
Yep.
That commercial about sports being about eating. Jerry eating rice.
Stolen away by the Titans. Jones pushes it up court, stolen by Cundiff. Cundiff, middle of the floor, gives it up. Scott leads her just a little bit too far out of bounds.
It really makes me wonder about that Country Mart sponsorship we have with their Champs Chicken if we're not trying to do those subliminal messages with that.
They could be a plate of that right here.
There could be.
Yeah. I wouldn't be mad.
I wouldn't either.
Bears still in this 1-2. We used to call it a 1-2-1-1. A lot of people call it a diamond press now. 3-point shot up, no good. Rebounded, no good. Rebounded by Brooke Keefe. She crosses the timeline, gives it up to Basham. Basham sets the offense. Free throw line to Johnson. Out to Scott. Down in the corner. Back out. Scott fakes the three.
Yeah.
You start telegraphing those passes like that. I wouldn't mind seeing Holly turn around and take that jump shot, John.
I wouldn't either.
Back off of her.
Especially if you've seen Danielle Jones now want to break on that. Even if you fake that pass, spin back to the inside, you've got a lane to the basket and an advantage on everybody.
Keith for three, it's good.
Brooke Keith now with 5 points.
Coach Howie's called off the press. They lead by 22. 4.5 minutes left to go in the first half. Jones off the pick. Spins into the lane. Ball's on the floor. We're going to get a jump ball. That'll be Spencer County basketball.
Yeah, Danielle Jones just ball got out away from her a little bit as she tried to get down the lane. A little bit reckless with it. Spencer County able to get their hands in there, cause some problems, get the tie up, turnover with possession.
Mercer down low to Johnson.
That's nice. Addison Mercer coming in off the bench, seeing the floor like that, something that's huge, and that presence coming off the bench for Coach Howie to have somebody with that kind of vision. Great, good job.
Jones, this time guarded by Basham. Lowers his shoulder, doesn't get anywhere. Air ball, rebounded by Mercer. Gives it up to Johnson. She's got to pick that up, get it to a guard. She does. Cundiff directing traffic, back up top to Basham. Free throw line. Out to Cundiff. Long three. No good. We're going to get Johnson with a foul, and that's kind of a reach for a foul, but
I won't argue
I won't argue it.
Yeah. But that's going to be Holly's first. Team's second.
Rocky back in for Basham, along with Brenna Keefe. Nelson, guarded by Keith.
Yep, they're going to get her or two.
Throw the chicken wing.
Push off. Yep. Hope Nelson going to pick up her first. Team's first.
We get to see their young freshman run the point here for the Bears. Keith over to Johnson. Mercer, 17-footer. No good. Rebounded by Jones. She'll start the break for the Titans. Slows it up. Rocky on her. Goes away from the pick. Drives off the glass and in. Keith gets it to Johnson. Swing it down in the corner. Mercer. Back to Rocky. Up top to Keith. Over to her sister Brenna. Jones, good ball movement by the Bears. Rocky open for three. Doesn't take it. I like what I'm seeing out of the ball movement of the Lady Bears. But maybe just a little too much, John.
Yeah, at some point in time, you got that open
it's
look.
It's a double dribble. It doesn't get called.
At some point in time, you got to put up that open shot.
Even Jones knew she double dribbled there.
They're going to get Keefe for the foul. They're going to get Brooke Keefe. That's her first. Team's third.
Thought that was on Brent. Either way, first foul. Third team foul. Jones swings. Rebounded by Keith. It's it up to Rocky. Short corner. Johnson. Nice move
ball.
by Hughes.
That's it.
Goes up with the left hand and in. So many things you can do with the basketball, John, on a break. You get it to that short corner.
Yeah. A lot of angles open up.
Young, a lot of dribbling. Ball's tapped out of bounds off of Hughes. No, they're going to say that's off of Young. Spencer County basketball. 14th turnover on the Lady Titans. Minute and a half left to go in the first half. Brenna, long three, no good. Rebounded by Hughes. Just took it away.
Strong.
People are going to get a foul, too. Basket's good.
Foul's going to be on Hope Nelson. It's going to be her second. Team second. And that's going to put Hughes to the line to shoot one. Old-fashioned three-point play, Bo.
Cassie Scott checking in for Brenna Keefe. And Hughes connects to complete the three-point play.
11 points for
8
Hughes.
rebounds for Hughes in the first half. A lot of dribbling, not enough passing, John, by Young. Gives it up to Jones. Jones gets into the lane. Hughes reaches in, and that's, she basically handed Hughes the ball, and they're going to call the foul on Rocky.
Oh, my goodness. That's Rocky's first, team's fourth. I think that was one of those, I blew the whistle, I have to call something.
Yeah, rebounded by Brown to Scott. Pushes it down low. Cundiff underneath the basket, a little too far. Young gives it up to Jones. Again, pushing off with that left arm. Rebounded by Brown. Gets it up to Hughes. Short corner. Cundiff looks underneath. Brown running to the basket,
Nice.
up and in.
Nice look there by Braylon Cundiff.
Nine assists so far from Lady Bears in the first half. Shot is up and in by Jamison. And that'll bring us to the end of the first half. Your score, Spencer County 37, Collins 10. And I believe we do have Blaine back with us this week.
Back from the dead.
Glad to have him back with the program, and he's got Coach Howie right now.
I think we do. There we go.
The recipe for success tonight so far, holding them to only 10 points in the first half. What's the message to the team to maintain this big lead?
Well, we are just trying to put a lot of pressure. We still keep giving their players the right-hand drive, and so they've been able to capitalize on a few, and they've really shot a good percentage of the ones that we've given up. But so we just got to keep the pressure on. We shot it real well to start the half, then cool off a little bit. But just keep doing what we do, trying to get better.
Thank you, Coach.
Thank you.
Thank you, Coach, and thank you, Blaine. And we're going to take a quick break, gather up some stats, and John and I will come back with our halftime show your score. Spencer County 37, Collins 10. We'll be right back on GHP Sports.
At Acadia Counseling, we offer a professional, down-to-earth approach for adults, families, couples, and adolescents who are looking for lasting results in a non-judgmental environment. Located in St. Matthews and offering telehealth straight to your phone or Wi-Fi enabled smart device, Acadia Counseling offers evening and weekend appointments. Give us a call or schedule from our website and create a brighter future for yourself or a loved one.
Are you looking for a reputable shop to take care of your ride? Stop by Dougherty's Body Shop and Service Center, offering all manner of body and mechanical work to keep your vehicle looking and performing at its best. Conveniently located at 910 Taylorsville Road in Taylorsville, or find us on the web at Dougherty'sBodyShop.com. Dougherty's Body Shop and Service Center. Big or small, we fix it all.
Welcome back to Spencer County High School. Halftime. District battle with the Collins Titans. Spencer County leads 37-10, John.
Yeah, let's look at some stats, though. Start this little halftime show here, 37-10. Field goal, Spencer County, 46% from the field in that half, 26% for the Collins Titans. Big stat for the Lady Bears, too, 29% from three. Collins 0 for 4 from behind the arc tonight, and that's going to cause you a lot of problems.
That's field goals, John. Shots on goal there, 35-19, and you can attribute that to those 13 turnovers on the Titans.
We go ahead and flip the screen here to the next ones, and we talk rebounds next. So, we knew at the end of the first quarter, Lady Bears doing a great job rebounding. 26 rebounds for the Lady Bears, 8 for the Collins Titans, and then you look at that balance, 13 offensive, 13 defensive rebounds for the Lady Bears. That's huge. And then you look at that assist column. You mentioned that towards the end of the second quarter, Bo. So much of what the Lady Bears were doing was coming off these assists, and that's a phenomenal teamwork type of a thing where we've seen other players come in off the bench. Both Keefe girls. Addison Mercer, a great assist that she had earlier in that second quarter. These different players finding each other, finding those open looks, that's going to get you a long way in a basketball game. As now we're going to talk about these turnovers. You kind of alluded to that a little bit ago as we flip the screen again. Turnovers, Spencer County, 6 to 13 turnovers for Collins. And now you look at those steals, so 8 of those turnovers that Collins has is attributed to Spencer County's ability to get these steals, get in these passing lanes, knock the ball away, and doing a lot of good things that way defensively. Now, honestly, we noticed there in the second quarter, Coach Howie, he pulled back that press. So I look to see less steals in the second quarter or second half of this ball game if Howie continues to not press, but it kind of showed what the Lady Bears could do with their length and speed out top when they were pressing and getting those steals. And then the blocks, Spencer County with 1 and none for Collins. And so a lot of good things going for the Bears. Nobody really in foul trouble. Holly Johnson 1, Kayla Basham with 1, Lily Hughes with 1, Brooke Keefe with 1, and Ava Rocky with 1. And then when you look at Collins, Hope Nelson with 2, Danielle Jones with 1. So fouls really kind of doesn't really matter a whole lot to either one of these teams as they go in the locker room.
Really doesn't, John. Look, if Coach Howie's got one bark, I guess if he's in the locker room, and it's kind of been the bugaboo for the last couple of years for these Lady Bears. 1 of 3 from the line. That's something that late in the season that will come back to bite you.
That will,
and it's something you got to improve on. But that's just me nitpicking, John. I mean, 13 offensive rebounds. 13 defense, 26-8 in the rebounding department. It's unreal.
Well, and
9 assists.
That game
on 16 made baskets.
Yeah. That game Thursday night against Anderson County, the one big beef we had in that game was shooting. Everything else was pretty even across the board from what the Lady Bears were able to do versus Anderson County. The shooting, they're shooting literally twice as good, actually a little more than twice as good as what they were to end that game against Anderson County. So the Lady Bears getting better looks. I do overall have seen a little bit more movement on offense, which they needed. We had a lot of offense in that game Thursday. It seemed a little stagnant, players not trying to get into any positions. Tonight, a little more movement. I still would like to see a little more. As we talk about beginning of the game, Coach Howie putting the pedal to the metal, I would like to see that pedal continue to be pushed by these girls out on the floor. Continue to work that hard as if this game was a lot closer than it is.
We're going to take another quick break, and we come back. We'll go over some individual stats. Your score, Spencer County 37, Collins 10. We'll be right back on GHP Sports.
Who is Thoroughbred Asset Management?
We are local financial professionals for local people. We are your hometown coaches.
You'll see us at your school ball games, your church functions, our local chamber events.
Investing in Thoroughbred Asset Management means investing in you. We are community members with the goal of helping others. We know you work hard for your money. Let Thoroughbred Asset Management help plan a retirement strategy that works for you. We have access to all types of investment options and will form a plan that fits your individual needs. We have the tools and strategies we need to help make your goals become a reality.
Is your laundry taking forever to dry? Are your energy bills reaching unseen highs? It's time to call in the Dryer Vent Squad. According to the National Fire Protection Association, lint ignition and failure to clean are major causes of dryer fires. A clogged dryer vent also costs more in energy bills because it takes more time to dry, leading to stress on your appliance. At Dryer Vent Squad, we're not just cleaning vents, we're saving you time and money while keeping your home safe. Our experienced professionals ensure that your dryer vents are free from lint and debris, drying clothes faster, saving you money, and preventing potential fire hazards. Choose us for affordable cleaning, inspections, and repairs for all residential and commercial dryer vent systems. Life is stressful enough. Eliminate the worry over a potentially hazardous dryer vent by calling us today.
Hi, I'm Kelly Hubbock, and I have been a proud resident of Spencer County for nearly 15 years. As a local real estate agent, I am thrilled to be working with Brown Realty and assisting more of my neighbors and friends right here in Taylorsville with their real estate needs. I can think of no better place to put down roots, both professionally and personally, than in Spencer County. Our community sets itself apart from others in that it possesses a small town atmosphere, in addition to residents who truly go above and beyond to help one another in whatever capacity necessary. Those traits, mixed with the genuine beauty of the county, make me honored to not only live and work here, but to raise my children here as well. And I look forward to working with residents of our community for years to come.
Welcome back to Spencer County High School. Halftime of this 30th District game. We see some Country Mart instant replays from the first half. Spencer County leads 37-10. John, we'll go over some individual stuff here right quick. First for Collins, Danielle Jones coming into the game averaging 16.5 points a game and 9 rebounds a game. She's got 4 points, 2 rebounds on 2 of 9 shooting in that first half. Really covered well by the Lady Bears when she could even get the ball. I mean, this game was 8-0 before Collins even crossed half court. Other scores for the Lady Titans, Annell has 4 points, 3 rebounds, and Jamison with 2 points, and that is their 10. For Spencer County, 10 played, 7 scored in that first half, led by Lily Hughes with 11 points and 8 rebounds in the first half. Holly Johnson, 8 points, 5 rebounds, 3 assists, 3 steals in the first half. Going on down the list, Kayla Basham with 3, Braylon Cundiff with 5, Gracie Brown with 2 points, 6 rebounds, Brooke Keefe with 5, freshman off the bench, and Ava Rocky with a corner 3 to give her 3 points. And that is your scoring for the Lady Bears. And we're going to start back. It looks like the original starting lineup for Coach Howie. Holly Johnson, Lily Hughes, Ava Rocky, Kayla Basham, and Braylon Cundiff. Lady Titans still in the huddle. Will be Collins basketball to start the second half. John, we forgot to mention, if you could not hear before the starting lineups tonight, Ella Brown scored her 1,000th point.
That's right.
At the district tournament over in Shelby County last year. did not have another home game to honor her. They honored her tonight, got her to come over here from IUS, and her and Skylar Mills both at the game tonight. So congratulations to Ella on being a member of the 1,000 Point Club. Rocky gives it up to Cundiff. She'll take it back up top. Titans still in that zone, extending it out a little bit. There you go, Holly. Rebounded again by Hughes. Up, that's no good. Rebounded by Johnson. Out to Cundiff for three. Let's
go. Offensive rebounds, Bo. Extending those possessions.
3 shots there by the Lady Bears. Titans go down in the corner. Look to drive. Steps on the baseline. Good defense by Rocky. Turnover on the Titans. Free throw line, Johnson swings it out. Rocky, corner 3, no good. Follows her own shot, gets it, gives it up to Hughes. Back up top to Basham. Free throw line, Johnson. Shot is up, blocked. Goes out to Cundiff. They're swinging around. Hughes, high-low, down to Johnson, up and in.
There we go.
Assist to Lily Hughes. It's 10 now for the lady for Holly Johnson. Rebounded by Rocky. Basham will back it out. Cundiff on the wing, back up top to Basham. Looking to that free throw line to try to get it to Johnson. Swings it around. Rocky drives baseline. Other corner, Cundiff open for 3. No good. Rebounded by Rocky. Always in the right place at the right time, John.
Oh, she is.
Hughes in for the layup. No good. Gets her own. No, they're going to get an over-the-back call on Holly Johnson.
Yep, that's going to be Holly's second, team's first. And we're going to get a 30-second timeout by Coach Adams.
His third taking timeout. First one of the second half.
You talk about Ava Rocky in the right place, the right time, Bo. Of course, our Spencer County player to watch tonight, Holly Johnson. We mentioned, you were talking about her career as a hockey player and the toughness that she brings to the floor because of that. Ava Rocky, pretty daggone tough herself, too. You see her out there beating and banging bodies. I mean, she is not afraid to get in there and mix it up with anybody. And it's really helped these Bears a lot. As much as they switch on defense when they're in man defense, as much as they switch off, having that aggressiveness from not only a Holly Johnson and Ava Rocky, but also from Cassie Scott, from Lily Hughes, from Braylon Cundiff, from everybody out there on the court. It's just done so much to improve what these Lady Bears have been able to do to slow down any powerful offenses.
Young is over in the corner, back up top to Young. Gives that up to Jameson, back to Young up top. Trying to post up, got Scott guarding Jones, turn around, off the glass and in. I think her back was to the basket, John, when she shot that.
Yeah.
Lady Bears pushing it. Hughes, short corner to Rocky, gives it up to Brown, tap from behind. Back out to Hughes. Scott will set it up. Brown from the free throw line. Swings around. Cundiff. Wing 3. A little long. Rebounded by Hughes. That's 10 rebounds now. That shot blocked. Rebounded by Brown. Swinging around. Rocky down low.
Underneath, yes.
Hughes. Shot is up and in.
Lily Hughes, 13 points now, 10 rebounds.
Three-point shot is up off the glass. Did that bank in?
I think
it's a long way from where we're at, John.
That's their first three-pointer of the night for the Lady Titans.
Brown, top of the key, gives it up to Cundiff. Braylon directing traffic. Back up top to Scott. Coach Howie calls out a play. Scott drives the lane. Shot up and under, no good. Brown had her hands on it, rebounded by Hughes. Rocky backs it out, gives it up to Hughes. She's going to drive in the lane, walked.
Yep, she did.
Kind of forced that one.
Yep.
Turnover on the Lady Bears.
Lily Hughes, Braylon Cundiff going to get a little rest. Kayla Basham back out on the floor.
And the Titans, Young just throws it out of bounds. Jamison turned her back and was going down like she was going to set a pick in the corner, John, and nobody was home for that pass. Rocky in the corner to Johnson. Up top, swinging around. Good ball movement again. Rocky wide open in the corner. It's long. Tapped around. Scott with a rebound. She's going to get fouled.
They're going to get number 10, Hope Nelson, with her third. Team's first.
Scott will step to the line for the Lady Bears. Yeah, I've talked with Coach Howie about this with free throws before. He said it's not like we've not practiced.
Yeah,
He said we shoot them before practice. He said we'll stop in the middle of practice and shoot them. Rebounded by Johnson. We'll shoot them after we run when we're tired. We'll shoot them when we're fresh. He said,
Yeah, I mean, what do you do?
Basham down low. Swing it to Scott.
Oh.
I understand what they're doing there. Coach Howie wants a full timeout. I'd almost assume Johnson, she's got an open 10-footer there. Take that shot.
Got to take that shot. But you talking about Holly Johnson again, Spencer County's player to watch tonight. And you were talking about it in the pregame, Bo, how you wouldn't be surprised if she had a double-double tonight. Right now, 10 points, 7 rebounds for Holly. We've already got Lily Hughes sitting at a double-double with 13 and 11. Holly Johnson might just follow her up too, Bo. We get 2 Lady Bears in that category tonight. That'll be something special.
I don't know. I can't remember, John, in the I guess this is the 5th year we've done these basketball games. I can't remember 2 in a game.
Yeah.
Very rare. Actually, we even had, I'm sure Ella had a few times. I know Davy did during her time here. But very rare do you see 2 in the same game. Good teaching moment right here for Coach Howie. You know,
it is.
The game is out of hand, but he still wants. Look, this is what we're trying to run, and you know it might be Collins here tonight, but a couple weeks down the road, we're going to be over in Lawrenceburg.
Yep.
You know, or you know, we're going to have to. They're going to have to get Woodford County again here.
Woodford's
Woodford is very improved team.
Yep.
You know. It used to be it was a shoe-in now, you know, to get to the regional tournament. Yeah. And for Spencer and Anderson County, that's not necessarily the fact anymore. Coach Easton has really got those girls playing down in Versailles. Young up top, guarded by the much bigger Johnson. Looking to drive. Ball taken away by Basham. Basham leads the break. Going to take it all the way in. Left hand up off the glass and in.
That's something impressive by, or what I've seen a lot from these Lady Bears is they will use the proper hand for layups. And simply going to that left hand kept Danielle Jones from being able to make a play defensively on that ball.
Gracie Brown playing with an untied shoe right now. Tried to get the ref to stop play, and he was not having it, which it's not the time to do it. There's another rebound by Johnson. Her 8th. Down low, Johnson off the glass and in.
She's asking again if she could tie her shoe.
Not until a whistle. They will not stop play. Jones drives, spins back into a double team. Shots up, no good. Rebounded by Johnson. 9 rebounds now for Holly. Swinging around. Scott, short corner. She's got to take that shot.
Oh, yeah. Go up strong with that.
Scott wide open for wing 3. Long. Rebound comes down to Annell. She gives it up to Johnson. Minute 15 left to go in the third. Annell drives off the side of the backboard. No good. Rebounded by Scott. Pushes it up to Basham. She'll go in. Left hand off the glass and in.
Again, that left hand.
Timeout, Collins.
Spencer
that will
County
put us in the running clock.
Yep, 35-point lead will be a running clock. And, Bo, you and I were talking about this because this is not something you see very often. I believe you told me 35 running clock. If the team that is behind gets it back within 10, it goes back to regular rules.
It goes back to regular rules. That's the way it used to be. I don't think they've changed that. They did they are some, not rule changes, but some things that they want the officials to kind of pay attention to. And one of them I actually kind of like. You see a lot of people driving to the basket, and they do that head bob, acting like they got mugged going to the basket. They're going to start calling that as the same thing as a flop.
Yeah, exactly.
And they'll give you a warning the first time, but then after that it'd be a technical foul. So one thing to watch for later on in the year. We've seen it a couple times, and I've not seen it called yet this year.
No.
But we've seen players do that a couple times. But we'll see how that that could affect big games late down the stretch.
Kind of tracking our situation here with this potential 2 double-doubles. Holly Johnson now 12 points, 9 rebounds, 1 rebound away from her also getting the double-double with Lily Hughes. Reset. Brooke Keefe off the bench for the Lady Bears. Cassie Scott, Lily Hughes, Holly Johnson, and Braylon Cundiff.
Of course, I've got no score from the Spencer County J-Town game. So if anybody out there's got my phone number, shoot me a text. We'd like to report on what the boys are doing also tonight. Drive into the lane, going to get a block called on Keefe.
That's going to
Brooke
be
Keefe. That's her second.
Yes.
Team second.
Why did they stop the clock? Oh, free throws. They stop the clock for free throws, don't they? It's so rare we see the running clock in high school basketball. It's hard to remember how all of it works.
Second shot's no good. Rebounded by Keefe.
Oh,
Cundiff.
Thought she was going to have
backdoor cut by Scott into the lane. It's good.
Saw Cundiff come flying across. I was waiting for Lily Hughes to cut to that basket. I thought we was going to have something.
Good read there by Scott. Overplayed her on the outside. She took the back door, got the layup. There it is. Rebound by Johnson.
Number 10.
Cundiff, wing 3, long. And that'll bring us to the end of the third quarter. Your score, Spencer County 52, Collins 16. We'll be right back on GHP Sports. Welcome back to Spencer County High Schools. Country Mart instant replays from that third quarter. John, Bears extend the lead. Got into the running clock, so this fourth quarter is going to go by pretty quick. Holly Johnson picked up, in the third quarter, both Holly and Lily got into the double-double range tonight. Lily with 13 points, 11 rebounds. Holly with 12 points, 10 rebounds.
Yeah, real quick on the reset right here, rebound-wise, you're talking about that. Spencer County leading the way 41-10 in rebounds. 20 of those offensive rebounds for them. Assist, 13-2. I mean, massive differences in this game. Turnovers, 8 turnovers for Spencer County, 16 turnovers for the Lady Titans, 9 of them coming by way of steals by the Lady Bears.
Gotta give Lady Titans some credit there, John. Those turnovers were out of control in the first half, and it's kind of slowed a little bit.
Yeah, only 3 in that third quarter for them.
Lady Bears with the ball. Johnson from the free throw line. Swings it to Cundiff. Keith in the corner, back to Johnson. Holly, when you go back and watch this, turn and look for your shot there. Out of bounds off the Lady Bears. Over to the Titans. Young crosses the timeline. Gives it up to Jamison. Up top, Nelson. Bears now in a 1-3-1, John. Tap, stolen away by Hughes. Hughes leads the break, pulls up, gives it up to Keith. Swings it around. Cunda looking down low. Hughes, short corner. Goes in the middle. Stop, popped by Scott. No good. Gets her own rebound. Back up. Goes with the left hand. Is going to get fouled by Hope Nelson. And John, that's her fourth.
Yep. 4th, team's first. Again, there's nothing wrong with your screen. This clock's going to keep running. We are in a running clock. It will not drop back unless Collins gets this game within 10 points.
One for 6, John.
Yep, that hurts.
1 for 6.
That hurts. 17% right now from free throw for the Lady Bears.
And folks, don't get mad at me for saying that, because I promise you, Coach Howie's going to be saying the same thing about midnight tonight when he watches this.
We'll take this opportunity real quick, being we are in running clock. I want to remind you, stay with us after the game. We will have the Middletown Fence Company Player of the Game interview, also the Kelly Hubbock Coaches interview. So stick around, see what they have to say.
Up top to Young. Got Holly Johnson up the top of that 1-3-1. Corner 3 by the Titans. It's in. I ain't so sure that didn't go off the side of the backboard, John.
A little full court pressure
up
coming
half
from
court to Brown. Swings it over. Corner. Rocky 3. That ball's tapped. We're going to get another foul on Holly Johnson.
Yep. Love the aggressiveness from Holly going after that, but she's got to realize she's got somebody in front of her, and as soon as she reaches out, that's when the foul's going to get called.
Addison Mercer checking in for Holly Johnson. Young. It was in to the Ratliff down in the corner. That shot is no good. Rebounded by Mercer. Bears push it up to Cundiff. Up off the glass and in.
That's a great look, too. Braylon Cundiff now with 10 points on the game.
Shot is no good. Rebounded by Gracie Brown. That's 7 rebounds for Gracie. Mercer, wing 3. It's good.
Addison Mercer adding to the scoring total now. 9 different Lady Bears haven't scored in this game, Bo.
Young over in the corner to Jamison. Looks up top, swinging around to the other corner. Shot is up, no good. Basham let it go out of bounds.
We're going to see both Keefe girls come in. Braylon Cundiff, that's probably the last we're going to see of her tonight. Same with Ava Rocky. Great games by both of those girls.
Basham all the way up the floor, gets it to Mercer.
Nice look.
Nice rim run there by Brown, up and in.
That's how it's done.
(60-19), Lady Bears lead. 3 minutes left to go. Young in the corner. Goes back up top to Ratliff. Swinging around the horn. To the other corner. Shot is up. No good. Rebounded by Basham. Kayla. It's up to Brenna Keefe. Brown turns. Goes in. Shots blocked by Annell. Taken away by Brooke Keefe. Basham. Brown. Keefe in the corner. 3. No good. Rebounded Mercer. Gives it up to Brown. Back out. Basham. She'll take one top of the key. That's no good. Rebounded by Keefe. Brown again. Brenna. She'll take the 3. No good. This time rebounded by Young of Collins.
Bo, I think they're just trying to pad their stats on these offensive rebounds.
Another 3 up by Collins. Another bank shot. 60-22. Under 2 minutes to go. Brown gives it up to Basham. Corner, Mercer to Keefe. Swing it back up top. Brown has the free throw line jumper, doesn't take it. This time she's going to. In, takes the harm. Misses a shot, but will go to the line for 2. Foul is on number 22, Anna Andel.
It's her first foul. Team second.
First one is good. Cassie Scott coming in for Basham. Lily Hughes will be checking in for Gracie. She makes this free throw. Gracie makes them both. Good night for Gracie. 6 points, 8 rebounds, 3 assists for Gracie Brown tonight. Got a lot to choose from tonight, John, for our Middletown Fence Player of the Game. Brenna Keefe gets her hands in there.
Jump ball.
Jump ball to stay with the Titans, but
we're under 30.
Young looking to drive on Hughes. Shot up off the glass, no good. Brooke Keefe tears it away. We're going to get a jump ball. Now it's Spencer County's ball, and that's going to do it.
Yeah. No reason to even worry about it anymore.
And that's your ball game. Final score, Spencer County 62, Collins 22. John and I are going to take a quick break, gather some stuff up, and we'll come back. We'll have our Middletown Fence Company Player of the Game and our Kelly Hubbock Coaches Interview. We'll have that all right here on GHP Sports.
Hi, I'm Kelly Hubbock, and I have been a proud resident of Spencer County for nearly 15 years. As a local real estate agent, I am thrilled to be working with Brown Realty and assisting more of my neighbors and friends right here in Taylorsville with their real estate needs. I can think of no better place to put down roots, both professionally and personally, than in Spencer County. Our community sets itself apart from others in that it possesses a small town atmosphere, in addition to residents who truly go above and beyond to help one another in whatever capacity necessary. Those traits, mixed with the genuine beauty of the county, make me honored to not only live and work here, but to raise my children here as well. and I look forward to working with residents of our community for years to come.
Back at Spencer County High School, Spencer County picks up their second district win of the year, 62-22 over Collins, improved to 6-1 on the year, 2-1 in 30th district play. Got another district game coming up here Thursday night against Shelby County to complete the first half. Again, girls play each other twice, boys only once. That's a coach's decision made in coaches' meetings in the preseason. So kind of the way it's always been. So, we'll wait around Coach Howie. Hope he won't be in the locker room long. But, John, you got some stats you want to go over while we're
Yeah, I want to go over some final team stats real quick. We can bring them up on your screen. 62-22 field goals. Spencer County finishing the game 41%, from the field to 27% for Collins. Three-pointers, Spencer County they started out a little bit better than they finished 23%, 6 of 22, to 23%, 3 of 13 for the Lady Titans. Now, as we flip this over here and start talking rebounds and Bo, this is the story of the game right here. When you talk about these second chance opportunities that the Lady Bears were able to get, 48 rebounds for the Lady Bears, 23 of them being offensive rebounds, only 11 rebounds for the Lady Titans the entire night. Actually, Spencer County, in those rebounding categories, Bo, they had one quarter. I won't count the fourth quarter because it was a running clock, but before the running clock, they had one quarter, the second, where they only had 11 rebounds in the entire quarter. And so Spencer County just ruling the glass tonight against the Lady Titans, and assists the same way, that team effort that we're used to seeing from the Lady Bears, 15 assists to 3 for the Lady Titans. As we look at the other big categories, Bo, turnovers is always huge. Spencer County, 9 turnovers to 19 for the Collins Titans, but of course 11 of those being steals. Spencer County doing a great job getting in those passing lanes, using their hands, keeping the Lady Titans from being able to do much of anything when it comes to getting their offenses going. As you mentioned, 8 points scored for the Lady Bears right off the bat before the ball even crossed over to this side for the Lady Titans. So, and then looking at the blocks, 3 blocks for the Titans, only 1 for Spencer County. So if there's any category that the Titans kind of helped themselves with, was that block category. Just not enough late in the game to really do anything to try to get themselves in a position to be involved.
Individually, we'll go over some of that real quick, John, before our players of the game get up here tonight. For Collins, Anna Annell had 5 points tonight, 5 rebounds. Also, Hope Nelson with 3. Danielle Jones coming into the game, 16.5 points, 9 rebounds a game. She had 6 points, 2 rebounds tonight. Bears completely shut her down. 8th grader Maddie Jameson with 8 points for the Lady Titans. Now for Spencer County, we have Lily Hughes led the way, 13 points, 11 rebounds for Lily tonight, followed up by Holly Johnson with 12 points, 10 rebounds, 3 assists, and 3 steals. Kayla Basham had 7. Gracie Brown was 6 points, 8 rebounds. Brooke Keefe had 5. Addison Mercer with 3. Cassie Scott, 3 points, 6 rebounds. And Ava Rocky had 3. 10 players played, 9 players scored.
Unreal for the Lady Bears. And just, we know they have depth on the bench. We know Coach Howie can use a lot of these girls to bring them out to help out, to get some minutes, whether it's a foul situation or just for a girl to get a breather. But to have that type of production from these girls off the bench is something that is a luxury for this team this year. And in all honesty, Bo, this team, talking to Coach Howie before the game, we know what this team was able to do last year. Of course, again, district runner-up, able to go to the regional championship game, lost the regional championship game, so regional runner-up. And with that team being what they were, I honestly think this team is in a better spot at this point of the season than last year's team was at this point of the season.
seen a lot of growth. We mentioned Holly as our player to watch earlier in the game. She comes out tonight with a double-double. We talked about Lily. She was our player to watch last week for the Anderson County game. She's got a double-double tonight. Braylon Cundiff, the first game we done, she was our player to watch in that game. She had 20 points Saturday and hit 8 of her last 10 threes coming into tonight. So lots of talent on this Spencer County squad. Holly being a senior, but you've got Lily for 2 more years. You've got Braylon for another year after this. You got Cassie Scott's just a freshman. The Keefe sisters are playing excellent for never playing in a varsity game. You know, Gracie Brown with another year on top. It's just the list goes on and on and on and on with the talent he got. And then we talked about the JV game before this one. What with the talent we've seen on the floor in that. So,
so now we got to break the silence here and what's going on. Middletown Fence Company players of the game. We'll let them get situated and let the headset get on, and we'll swap back and forth.
You guys can probably hear us what's talking here, so you could just pass the mic back and forth, I guess, if you want to. But
yeah, how's that?
get up close and personal.
So our Middletown Fence Company players of the game, we were talking about this during the game. Since GHP Sports has been involved, we don't remember this happening. Both of you all double-doubles tonight.
So,
did you know that?
No, she doesn't even know what a double-double is. I didn't know what a double-double was at first. And then I was like,
So Lily, 13 points, 11 rebounds. Holly, 12 points, 10 rebounds tonight. Like John said, I can't remember that ever happening before. I know coming into this game, we actually had you as our player to watch for tonight. Thought that you guys had an advantage in the post like that. Was that something you guys game plan for moving into tonight?
Howard's been telling me to just be confident down there and just make sure you're always looking at the basket, because I just like to throw it out. I don't really look at it. And he's like always telling me, or Lee's always telling me as well, like, you're like 7 foot taller than everyone else. Just turn, just look, and you won't see anybody. You'll just see the basket. So I feel like I really gained a lot of confidence through this game, and then throughout practices as well, making sure that I'm actually turning and looking at the basket and see the options for
There was another stranger said something to you before the game here tonight.
Oh yeah, the stranger was you. You were like, well, you're doing pretty good on your shots. You know, you should maybe just go to the basket or something.
Now, Lily, of course, double-double, congratulations. Awesome on that. One thing I noticed early in the game from you, man-to-man defense, you're matched up with Danielle Jones. You locked that girl down. How did you do that tonight?
I mean, I think I put in a lot of work this summer just to be able to make my defense better. And, I mean, I knew she wanted to go right. We, the time we, talked about them, that's all she wants to do. She'll set you up left, and she just wants to go back right. So I knew she was going back right, so I just stopped her from going right.
Moving forward, you guys, you got another district game coming up Thursday night. 2-1 now in district play. What are we looking for in Shelby County coming here?
We're probably going to have a walkthrough tomorrow, and just because we don't have practice until then, but we're just going to make sure that we are staying well in districts and stuff like that.
Coach Howie going to let you walk through anything?
Yeah.
Well, if we had anything to pick on, and we're going to bring this up to you guys because this might be involved with the whole whether or not you walk through anything. Free throws. 4 of 9 from the charity stripe.
Lily's like, I hit mine.
But anyway, congratulations again. First time that since GHP Sports has been doing this, boys or girls, that we've had 2 players with double-doubles tonight. Congratulations to both of them.
Yeah, thank you. I feel like that just shows how much of a non-selfish team we are. We always want to make sure that everyone else is getting opportunities as well.
I think we're very diverse with our scoring. Everybody can score from anywhere.
Nope.
Hey, you definitely proved that over the first few nights. Multiple different people leading the team in scoring. So congratulations, you guys. I know it won't be the last time we talk to you again this year. So good luck Thursday, and maybe we'll see one of you up here again.
Thank you.
Thank you.
All right. Holly Johnson, Lily Hughes, our Middletown Fence Company players of the game tonight, both with double-doubles. Holly, 12 points, 10 rebounds. Lily, 13 points, 11 rebounds.
Oh, no, we got the wrong chair up here. Who brought this chair up here?
I think Howie must have snuck it up here today during school.
Yeah, he slipped it up here. He's got his name embroidered on the back of it by now. I think if he can figure out the headset, we'll be all right here.
He's got it on backwards, but we'll let him go with it.
Yeah,
flip it around the other ear. There you go. He's a rookie.
Now, is that better?
It is.
Okay.
Coach, hot start tonight. Mm-hmm. Come out. You were up 8-0 before they even got across half court. I don't know if I should say this or not. Different kind of press we've seen in the first few minutes.
Mm-hmm. Yeah, just
but you have to have multiples.
We do, and people are understanding our 2-2-1. It's still more of a so we have been trying to ramp up the pressure, and so the 1-2-1-1 is allowing us to do that. We still love our 2-2-1. It's still what we do, but we haven't really spent that much time on a different press. This is the first time we've always kind of had one, but we've used it so very rarely, and then in the situation where we need to try something different, we haven't worked on it enough. So we did it. We didn't cover back the front girl a couple times, but again, all of this is learning. We just talked about we got better on some things tonight. We got to work on some things. But if we shoot the ball that well, especially early, it's it's usually good things to come. So
bleachers fell apart. We're all
okay. Yeah. Okay. How did we shoot from three total? I know we
6
cooled
of
off.
26. Yeah, it ended up not being as great. But now you were when he called that second timeout, you were 8 of 8 from the field, and 3 of those were threes.
Wow.
So yeah, only 3 of 23 after that.
And a little more chance for you to kind of brag on these girls and what you have so far this year with this team. Once again, just like we've had in games past, 9 different girls off of your team scored tonight.
Very good. Yeah, and you saw, I told you earlier, we after the Anderson game just kind of regrouped. We knew we had a lot of games coming up. We extended our rotation, which we know Addie has experience. She can shoot from the 3. Brooke and Brennan, this is their first. Every bit of experience for them is just so valuable. So we just felt that, 1, due to the number of games that we had, and 2, just to be better for us. I mean, 7 girls just isn't enough, and especially when you get in some foul trouble or a tough game or things like that. And I just so real proud. Real proud of how they responded. And I thought we finished around the basket better. So, there were still a few times that we didn't, but better. I know with Lily for sure. I know she had such a strong start for us. And then the last couple of games has just been working so hard. Like my daughter told her, Lily, you're doing all the hard stuff. Just relax and put it in. And I thought she did a much better job of that tonight. But just all the way around, praise for everybody. Just they're very unselfish. Sometimes, you saw a different side of Holly tonight. I don't know how many people have challenged her, but I was like, listen, because at least you can figure out, you learn more trying to do it. And it was really neat because she, even at halftime, she was asking questions and still learning things. And so, again, all of this is a process, and just hope we got better tonight. It doesn't matter. I mean, it's a big district win, no doubt about it. So the win is a great win for us. But hopefully through this we're able to get better and look forward. I mean, we turn around tomorrow. They were here. Thomas Nelson was here scouting us tonight. And so we'll need to be ready to go.
How big of a relief is it for you? You're through, 6 games now?
7 games.
7 games now. Lily has led you in scoring. Braylon has led you in scoring. Cassie's come off the bench and led you in scoring. Mm-hmm. You know the capabilities that other girls on this team have. I mean, a coach cannot just say, all right, we've got to stop her.
Mm-hmm. Yep.
That's got to be a relief.
And I think the last couple of years we've been that team to where now we've had others capable, but 75% of our games, not more, 1 or 2 girls were our leading scorers. And I'm thrilled at that, and so there's no doubt about it. I thought Kayla is getting more comfortable. She's had some sickness. She's had a few little nagging injuries. She's had some little things, but I thought she looked more comfortable tonight. And again, we're just trying to figure out places for people to feel more comfortable in different roles. Cassie's doing such an excellent job at learning. When do I attack? When do I set it up? and things like that. But no, I mean, yeah, I mean, how many? There's probably 4 or 5 different girls, if not more, that could lead us in scoring in any night. And so that is a change for us in many years.
Leading in scoring, of course, we know what the final score of the game was. One of the big stats I wanted to make sure you heard from us: 48 rebounds.
Okay. You've got to go back. That could be a school record.
To 11
You've got to check that.
For Collins, and 23 of those 48 were offensive.
Okay, that might be that was well. There was one time I think we got 7 or 8 on the one possession. But the biggest thing out of all that, also, and I'm so glad how we're crashing. But I think it was just 1 offensive rebound we gave up. We gave up 6 offensive rebounds to Anderson. We gave up 9 offensive rebounds to Cal on Saturday, and we ran for those. And so I asked the girls if they wanted to come run in front of everybody. They're one down and back for the one that we gave up.
They're going to know I said this if they go back and watch it. We actually have it for 2.
Oh, okay, good. So. Yeah, they'll like the extra. They'll like the extra. I'll see that. Yep. I remember one because I turned to the bench and I said, "Well, we'll be running for that one." They're like, but anyway, but no, proud of them. And again, they just played aggressive. You know, sometimes you can kind of have focus different ways, but I just real proud of especially how we started. When you start like this, it kind of just feeds off, and the momentum goes.
One more thing, Coach, before we let you go. Busy week this week.
Mm-hmm.
You've got 5 games this week,
mm-hmm.
and so you turn around tomorrow. You already talked about Thomas Nelson. I'm sure you can go on and on about them. We'll be back here Thursday night for the Shelby County game.
Yep.
We know Autumn Simpson.
Mm-hmm.
What else are we looking for when it comes to this Shelby County Rockets team?
Well, they're younger. They're younger, so Autumn definitely leads them. But they have a couple other guards who were 7th and 8th grade a couple years ago. So now they're freshmen and sophomores that have a couple years experience with them. Got a new coach, so they'll be playing hard. But the key, kind of like today, of concentrating on Jones. The key will be obviously Autumn, and our girls know her very well, and a lot of them are really good friends, and so we know them very well. But we got to be focused. Want to go out and do a good showing tomorrow night at Thomas Nelson. Don't know quite as much about them. It's the first time in about 3 or 4 years that we've played them. So watched a little bit of film, but again, just kind of staying focused and just keep doing what we're doing.
And then 2 games Saturday.
Correct. First time we've ever done that. It's really been weird, the schedule, and I know the boys have been crazy too. The way the season started, it's almost like 4 weeks have been combined into 3. So all these contracts that we have with these different teams, because usually we play, the district, like our game against Anderson is in the 3rd week, and this year it was in the 2nd. And so both of our teams, and I think it's probably happening kind of statewide, we've been kind of crunching all these games in, and it's kind of pushed for this last week. It's not the best for exams and all that the other girls have, but so that's why we want to try to play a lot of girls, get a lot of experience, and let them get their studies.
All right, Coach, say your goodbyes, and we'll see
you
again.
First off, happy birthday to Alyssa, my daughter Alyssa. It is her birthday, and super excited to have her on staff with me this year. And so happy birthday, love you, Alyssa. And I said in the locker room that her last game that she played was against Collins, so this was kind of a sweet victory for her for her birthday. And then of course, Mom, Jimmy, Lisa, love you. Thanks for watching. And, again, thank y'all so much for all y'all do. So,
thank you, Coach. Thank you for letting us in a little inside our Kelly Hubbard coach's interview. Thank Coach Howie for coming up and doing that as he stands over top of us and reads all the stats.
He's gonna
John,
check this out.
You and I got to get out of here. We got to get to work in the morning. But we're going to be right back in these seats tomorrow night as the boys welcome Western High School in here tomorrow.
Don't know a lot about them.
Don't know a lot about them, folks. I'm not going to lie. I've done my homework for 2 days on that team, and I can't find much. There's very little out there.
5 guys on the floor.
And they wear green. That's exactly what I know right now. But John and I will be on probably in the 7:10 to 7:15 range. Might be a little later since we don't have as much information, but somewhere in that range tomorrow night. Get you ready for the boys against Western. I never did see a score for them tonight, so I don't know what goes on. But anyway, we're done here tonight. Again, Spencer County picks up their 2nd district win of the season to improve to 2-1 in the district, 6-1 overall, with a 62-22 victory over Collins. And that's it for us here. We'll see you tomorrow night on GHP Sports.